Fog lights installed. How did I do it? Catch you inside.
RevelatorAlf.
Hello, welcome to RevelatorAlf. Hope you're enjoying the channel and this series of videos. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share, and check out the website RevelatorAlf.com. So in this video I'm going to basically tell you how I put these fog lights on and where I source them from. So basically these fog lights, they're 20 watt fog lights, so quite powerful, and I got these from Amazon. And you can get them all over the place, Amazon, eBay, I'm sure, and AliExpress if you like. But Amazon were doing a very special deal on these at the time, so I actually got the pair for just under £12, which is what, $15, which is incredibly cheap. I think now they're for the pair they're in the region of about 40 to 50 pounds, dollars, whatever. So anyway, so that's the kind of price that you're looking at. These brackets, probably the hardest thing about mounting these was finding a suitable bracket for it that actually brought the fog light away from the fairing. Originally I put the brackets down here, a little bit lower down, because I wanted the fog lights lower down. But unfortunately these brackets and another type that I tried actually interfered with the front mudguard fender bracket, and it was knocking on it. So I had to find another place for them. That's why I came up here. Now there are other brackets available which are a little bit thinner, which would fit under here quite neatly with just a single bolt either side. But unfortunately they don't actually come away from the fork far enough to fit the fog light, or I found as well. The other ones were kind of aluminium or chrome, which I didn't really want, so I really wanted a black bracket, so I was limited for choice. I'm sure by the time this video comes out, or in a couple of months time, there'll be a whole plethora of black brackets for 60mm or 59mm fork legs, which is the case for this sport glide. But anyway, that's where I'm at. What I had to do to mount them in here, I had to raise the fairing to its highest position so it sits flush with the bottom of the bottom yoke. Then I just had to trim off the top of the reflectors. Now many of you might ask, why didn't I just take off the reflectors? I was in two minds whether to do it. I'm a bit of a sucker for keeping them on. I actually quite like them, so I trimmed just the top of them so these would fit in neatly. They still look stock, as it were, but that could be something which I do in the future, and it's a very simple thing to do. Just get a bit of fishing line or some grass cutter line behind there, heat it up, and it will just pop off, and then just clean it up afterwards. But I just wanted to keep them on there for the time being. So anyway, that's what I did. I just mounted the bracket there, put some tape on the inside so it didn't damage the fork leg as well, and then mounted them here. Then mounted these fog lights or auxiliary lights onto there like that. Very simple to do. Now for the wiring. So if you watch my previous video about how I wired this all up to the fog light switch, which is on the turn indicator, then that's all happens underneath the tank. Then the wiring comes out, and basically all I've done is just hide it behind the front headlight there. Now I've left the wiring a little bit longer just in case in the future I can find a bracket where I can mount these a little bit lower and they don't interfere with the front mudguard bracket. But say for now it's all there. So let me just show you. Okay, so basically what you can see here, this is the fog light, and then you got the cable coming across here. I was thinking about mounting it, pulling it down here, mounting it across here to hide it completely, and I may do that in the future, but right now I've just mounted it across there. It was a better securing point here rather than there, but I might redo that. And then basically the wiring goes up there and it joins the harness which I made, and there's the join right there. And all I've done is cable tied it, and it's all sort of looped in there behind the headlight nacelle. Now, of course, there are many different ways of mounting fog lights or auxiliary lights, and there are many different styles as well. I wanted this bullet type style to kind of match in with the rest of the bike, the turn indicators, which I like the bullet style anyway. The other thing is that I wasn't 100% sure whether I want these on permanently, and it's not really for the looks which I put them on. I purposely put them on because I'm going to be riding them throughout the winter, and I ride on a lot of back roads at night in the dark, of course, and in some inclement weather. So I wanted some extra lights, but I also wanted some for fog lighting as well. That's primarily what I've got them. So I've designed the wiring so it's detachable, and also it's of a temporary nature. You can make yours permanent or temporary, it's entirely up to you, of course. And obviously it really depends on what bracket you like and also what kind of light that you want to go for. I actually like this kind of industrial look here of these brackets, hence why I've chosen them. But obviously that's a purely subjective thing. It really depends on your own tastes, of course. So that's it. That's the reason why I've put these fog lights on, purely because I'm riding throughout the winter and also on dark back roads and in pretty crummy weather as well. So I thought I'd have them on there. I've also designed it so it's temporary, just in case I don't like it. But actually, I like the look of it. Now that they're on there, I actually like the look of it. And I've been riding around on it today, and I kind of like it even more. So they could be a permanent fixture for me. So we'll wait and see. Anyway, to mount them, it's a simple process. You just protect the fork legs from your bracket. They do come with rubber sleeves, but because the fork leg here is so big, it's a 59mm fork leg, you don't really find brackets that are much bigger than that without the bracket itself being way oversized. So they do come with a rubber sleeve, but actually the bolts just aren't big enough to do it. So you can either get longer bolts or just protect the fork leg with some masking tape or electrical tape or whatever, like I've done. But the main thing is to watch the previous video or the previous couple of videos about the wiring solution and how you hook it up to the turn indicator switch. And I'll show you exactly how it all functions now. Okay, turn on the power. The hidden fog light switch on the right hand side of the left turn indicator, turn it on. Fog light on there, and you'll see the fog lights are on. Turn that off, off, and it's all off. So the great thing about having it on that turn indicator switch, it's a kind of hidden switch. You can buy a decal for it and have it labelled up as a fog light or auxiliary light. That's entirely up to you. I kind of like it hidden away there. It makes the whole wiring job a lot cleaner, and also because it's on ignition switch as well, there's no risk of accidentally turning it on and then when you leave the bike it drains all your battery. So that's what I like. It's on ignition as well. Well, there you go. I hope you found that useful. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Check out the website RevelatorAlf.com, and I'll catch you on another video coming very soon. Ta-da!